What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Road to First Payout video. Today is episode 14. 14. Um, there's gonna be no episode tomorrow because of the trading hours being adjusted for Good Friday. So, nice little break. Anyways, we got unemployment claims at 5:30. And then I did the daily bias already. Let me get into that right now. Okay. Alright. So I have a pretty bullish bias here. We can see that price tapped into this 4 hour for value gap overnight. We left some unfilled 4 hour bearish gaps here that I'm using as my draws on liquidity. If we look on the 1 hour, we have these relative equal highs here. Wait, was that the 1 hour? There's another one. These right here. But anyways, yeah, we're also in this daily bullish fair value gap. Daily intermediate high. I don't think we're getting there, but longs towards all these looks good to me personally. There's another unfilled right there. And then if we go down to the 15-minute time frame, we are currently in a 15-minute gap. We created another 15-minute gap that price tapped into here, and then now let's see if we can get this inversion out of it. Looks like we're gonna go for a resweep here of this gap, and I will be ready to capitalize on that. But want to wait for market to open. It's been a habit of mine trading too early, so yes. Anyways, 15-minute gap here. Looking for a resweep of this low and an inversion to the upside. Our main target is going to be this unfilled 15-minute gap. This intermediate high here, or the 4 hour gap. Mainly the 4 hour gap. Anyways, that is the plan for the day. I want to see price open lower. If we can get that. It looks like we're in some sort of a chop right now. A resweep of this low would be ideal. And then we get to the 50% of the 15-minute fair value gap. Yeah, and we're generating liquidity to the upside, which is very nice for longs here. I guess some other things could be when we hit this 4 hour gap, fill in this 15-minute gap, we start looking for reversals to the downside towards unfilled or intermediate highs or lows. But that is the plan for today. I'm looking for longs today. I only want to see longs if I truly am bullish. So I've been trading against my bias recently, so I just want to trade with my bias, trade with the trend. So yes, we are going to see how price opens, and that is all for the story. If I shouldn't see these get cleared out, if it should come that close, because this is a lot of liquidity here that I don't want to see get swept out yet. But if it does, it does. But yeah, definitely not looking to short from this side. Just with all these failure swings and stuff. If we look at ES, let me mark out some stuff on ES. ES is shooting up as usual. Still reacting off of this gap, 4 hour gap here. Yeah, same shit. Yeah, so we're just gonna see what happens. get some nasty longs out, shall we? There is this 3-minute inversion to the upside. But I don't even know what we're going to talk about today. Definitely want to see expansion towards this 4-hour bearish gap at least. We have a lot of liquidity resting right here. A lot of low resistance liquidity. LRL. So that will be the targets for the day. Yeah, I found that I'm getting impatient recently, so hopefully we can stick to the macro time, stick to my macro time of 7 or trying to trade between 640 and 710. Price is gonna shoot up here. Other scenario is we take out all this LRL, we hit this 4-hour gap, and we can look for shorts down to wherever to short from. We'll wait for this 5-minute to close. If we leave this intermediate high here, can come back down to fill this gap. Yeah, that's what we'll wait for. We'll come back down to fill this gap. If it gets created, of course. And yeah, we have all of these targets here. I want to see all these targets get swept out, either now or later. But don't know what I'm really gonna talk about today. I'm thinking. I think this is predominantly gonna be just watching the candlesticks video, but if I can come up with something that I've been facing or that I've had to face, I will definitely talk about it. But for right now, I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I think the odds I would need to see price at least respect this 15-minute and then come back down to this 15-minute. Might be a little too much to ask for, but I do want to trade a proper continuation instead of like this pre-market bullshit. Sorry. But no, yeah, I've gotten like, yes, this pre-market one would have worked out. If you see, we're in this 15-minute gap. We got a 5-minute inversion here. Like, if I entered right here, right, at fucking, this is 5:30, whatever. Or not even 5:30. If I entered right here when price taps into this 15-minute gap, and then we had like a 3-minute inversion down here, and I entered right here, and then I put it like right here, got all these draws above, like, yes, it would have worked out. But I've gotten waked out of those early positions so many times that I've learned my lesson. I don't care if it works out. I'm glad if it works out. But yeah, I'm good on that for sure. Price opened bullish, which is very interesting. We left a relative equal high. Yeah, this is not taken out yet. Still got a lot of LRL above us. 4 hour bearish gap right here for ES. On the 5 minute. I think we either get a resweep of this low or we trade towards this 5 minute gap here. That is the trade idea for the day. Looking for continuation longs. I only want to see longs. I don't care about short setups. If I'm wrong, my bias was wrong, and that's fine. You know, but just want to see longs. So looks like we're delivering. I want to see us deliver from this 4 hour gap into one of these unfilled gaps. Yeah, because to me this just looks like a rebalance of this zone. We're basically at equilibrium, you know, so yeah, this candle is about to close and we're about to open up this 5 minute gap here. We ended up respecting this 5 minute gap, which is perfect. Ooh, I know what we could talk about. We could talk about how it's your own journey. Okay, now let me elaborate. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by it's your own journey? Well, I mean that trading, it's good to trade as if you have eyes on you, right? It's always good to trade like someone is watching. But at the end of the day, no one's watching. All right, it's just you. You're not in any rush. It looks like we Alright, so like, I know I wasn't looking for shorts, but we manipulated into this 15-minute gap, and we are about to inverse this on the 5. But I only want to see longs. Gotta keep reminding myself, I only want to see longs. I don't give a shit about shorts. I really want to see us expand off of this 4 hour gap here. I'm assuming the target would be this 15-minute intermediate low. If we get a resweep of there, that'd be amazing. Resweep of there, inversion to the upside, or if we respect this 5 minute. Yes, but it is your journey. All right. So it's good to trade as if you have eyes on you, like as if somebody's watching you. You know, like give you that confidence. You know, like how would you act if you were trying to like show off a bit? You know what I mean? Like you want to be patient. You want to be mechanical. Like if somebody was doing a documentary on you, like you don't want to like overtrade and then lose your account in front of like the cameras and shit. You want to be mechanical, you want to be calm, you want to be collected, and that's how trading should be, you know. Trade as if somebody is watching, but no one is watching. Okay, it's your journey. There's no rush. Markets will be there, you know. I know that having deadlines and stuff, not even like goal deadlines, but having like other deadlines or other meetings with family or meetings with friends, that it causes you to kind of rush the process a bit to kind of get a little result so that you can talk about it with your friends and stuff. But be comfortable with where you're at, because it is your journey. Okay, that's what I wanted to say, because I know for me personally, right, I have like Coachella in next week, and obviously like I'm meeting up with a bunch of my friends, you know, like I want to like be able to have something to show for the work I've been putting. But at the same time, I got to remind myself it'll happen when it happens, you know. And I don't need to prove anything to anybody other than myself. You know what I mean? And the same thing applies with like if you have like a trip coming up and then you want to have like some money, so like you're kind of trying to rush a payout or something. Same thing applies. It's like a trap, bro. It's like a trap. Um, but yeah, that is what I've been. Yes, we got a resweep of this intermediate low here, which is really good, really good. That's what I'd like to see. If we end up respecting this zone, I would be okay looking for a long. But if we don't, we don't. This is a fucking giant 5 minute candle here. We are currently in a no, dude. What is going on? We have 5 more minutes until this 15 minute closes. For me personally, I don't know where we could be shorting to. We did end up getting a resweep of this 15 minute intermediate high. If we get a resweep of this low, that would be nice. Or, yeah, so we have 5 minutes for the actual 15 minute candle. So if this 15 minute candle closes above this gap here, I will still have a bullish bias. If we end up inversing this on the 15 minute as well, my bias will be switched. So I'm gonna wait another 5 minutes here. Probably gonna go for one of these inversions here or here. So if this 15 minute inverses this gap, I will be looking for shorts off of this continuation here, and then shorts towards yeah, see, like towards these levels here. This is the only thing I can imagine price would draw towards in this unfilled hourly gap, but to me it doesn't make any sense that we would go all the way down there. But if the setup presents itself, it presents itself, you know. But I'm taking longs today. I'm taking longs today. 3 minutes. This candle's about to close. If we get a good inversion here on this 5 minute candle, something like this. Maybe even up here. 1.7. I want to see this 5 minute get inverse because this 15 minute is also about to close. If the candle closes like above this line here, we'll be looking good. Looking real good. But yeah, it's your own journey. Who cares how long it takes? Alright. You're putting in the work. You're making your dreams come true. All right, everybody. If you think about it, everybody's taking the easy route. You're taking the fucking hard route. Like, who cares what other people say? You know what I mean? Like, you're taking the route where you're choosing yourself. Who's doing that? Huh? Who's actually choosing what they want to do in life? You know what I mean? And who's working towards that? Let me see, it's a little bit higher here. A little bit higher. Um, 50 seconds. If we end up, yeah. So there's two scenarios here. If we inverse this on the 15-minute, I'll look for continuation shorts towards these lows from this bearish gap. If we respect this 15-minute, I will look for longs towards this. So it all depends on what price wants to do today. So 20 seconds. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. A lot can happen in this time. So be patient. Don't get too trigger happy. Okay, so the 15-minute close and respected this gap. That is perfect. That's what I wanted to see. So now we'll look for some sort of inversion to the upside. We have this 1-minute inversion, but I'm not going to be trading with this 5-minute above us. I want to trade the highest time frame inversion for sure. So I think also talking about like what my plans are trading wise helps with not doing shit that's not part of my plan. You know. Okay, we entered this gap. We're gonna go in with I'm gonna go in with 3 cons after this inversion, depending on how well we do this. Depending on how well we inverse this gap. So getting ready here. 3 contracts. We need a good inversion here. This is good. This is good displacement. Good displacement that we're seeing to the upside. It's also like the time to take this inversion. Like we got this in 1 5-minute candle. That's like amazing. That's what I like to see. Am I gonna be mad that it goes up? Nah, I can move my stop up to right here, depending on how high this goes. 305. Yeah, we're still in for 3 cons. And we're approaching 6:47 or 6:50 time, which is my macro time, and the time I like to trade. So really confident in this trade. This is my last trade on this drawdown. So low-key, I think this is 650. And we're gonna go in with 4 cons after this inversion. which is going to be, see, that's why you always wait. You always wait for these inversions. 382, 0 divided by 2, divided by 10, 3. No, yeah, we're still going for 3 here. You still got a minute. A lot can happen in a minute. Nice. Check on the higher time frames. Yes, this is good. This is really good for us. This is really good for us. Now we just wait for this. It's holding this inversion, so I'm pretty confident in this. Going in for 3 cons. 3, 2, 1, bye.
Order filled.
Okay, perfect. We're in. We're in. So we're gonna mark out these draws real quick. 15-minute. What is this right here? Have it right here, I believe. 1 minute. 5 minutes, sorry. 5 minute. I could put it right here, but all this LRL. Have this 15-minute gap right here. This slow right here. Let's do this. Let's fucking do this. We're in this. Towards this 15-minute gap here. All this low resistance liquidity. Yeah. But this is the trading life. You know what I mean? This is the trading life. This is the shit that pays. This is the shit that really gets you. As Patty, PB Trading would say, you can lose 100% of your money, but you have the potential to make 4,000x. If you learn the skill and if you really apply yourself to all the concepts and everything. I want to look at ES here. It took out this. I think NQ can still take it out, but it's not what I wanted to see, of course. I didn't want to see that get taken out. I would still want to see NQ shoot up and take out those levels, all this LRL here. So even though ES did take it out, which is a little worrying, we still have all this LRL available. So we kind of need NQ to push up a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, this is actually unfortunate that ES took it out first, and it's just running all this LRL here. I need this to get taken out. Need it. Come on. Come on, NQ. Yes, yes. Don't let ES show you up. You're the boss, bro. You're the boss. You're the fucking boss. You are the fucking boss. Unfilled 15. Unfilled 15. Move to break even here, or move our stop up. Run all of that liquidity. Run all of that liquidity, NQ. Have a banger day today. We haven't hit this yet, but once we hit this on ES, I'm gonna move to break even. Yeah, we're at break even. I'm gonna sell.
Order filled.
Silicon here. Took out a partial and we're at break even. And then yeah, risk-free trade. Yes, took out my draws, but it's still going. Let's see how much volatility NQ still has. Do you want to see us go for this 15-minute? Unless we're in it. Yeah, we're in a 15-minute. And we hit this 4-hour. So look on the 1 minute. If we end up inversing something on the 1 minute, I will not like that, and I'll probably be out of this. Because we do have a SMT, a potential SMT. With ES. Heard some static in my headset, so yeah. I stopped listening to music while I trade just because it's I don't know, it's not that it's distracting. It's definitely not distracting, but nice. Nice. Amazing. see. We're done.
Order filled.
Order filled. Nice trade. 1-1s. Ended the week off with a banger, so I'm good on that. If it went there, it went there. Who cares? I took my 1-1 right here. So very nice, very nice, very nice. I am fine. I am happy. Okay, so that was the trade. It is your own journey. Um, I was trading in drawdown, right? But we're still up in the account, still up from drawdown. So we just wait for next week. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all. We just wait for next week. I'm gonna fill this out in my trading journal, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. It is your own journey. Nobody's watching you. No one's rushing you. So, yeah. Peace, guys.